Day trading live this morning, really focusing on risk reward today, making two trades. One of those trades had a really good possibility of, $300, $400 profit, but I ended up getting out for a small loss. And then I had one other trade that it was sort of working out. It worked out in my favor, but just didn't go to exactly where I wanted and ended up just kind of getting out. But you'll see all the live trading action in this video, so stay tuned. So jumping in here long on MYO this morning. It's right about 4 minutes, 3 minutes till the bell opens. Only 1,000 shares. So I'm thinking, let's look at the 5-minute chart here. You got MYO kind of holding this 390 area. Basically looking for this to test that pre-market high there at the 440 area. There at open. So this thing is a previous big spiker dropper. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for us to get back above the EMA, the VWAP here, and at open squeeze up there to the 440s. My stop on this is gonna be around the 380s. So we got the 90. We got the 20. We got the 20 EMA there at the 385 area. So kind of watching that 380s as my stop, and that's what we're looking for here. That's the plan. Here we go. So market's about to open here. Let's see if we can get this pop. Get over that 415 area and then rally up there to 430. It'd be nice. There we go. Need this to break right over 4 here. Getting stuck there at 4. Didn't jump out. Not liking it. Was hoping to jump right over 4. Let's see. Nope. There's a drop. So that was good. There it is down there to 380 now. That's where the 20 EMA is on the 5-minute chart. And that would have been my stop loss, but let's see if that holds there. It doesn't look like it wants to hold there. So I was looking for that $4 area to break right at there at open, to spike really quickly over that $4 area. It just didn't do it right there. So I just jumped out, played it safe there. Best case scenario, this would have just broken over 4 and squeezed really quickly and just spiked right up there. 415, 430 area would have been beautiful. And that would have been an easy $300, $400 in profit there. And I was basically risking 15 cents, maybe 10 cents total. So I think that was a pretty good risk reward there. Risking 10 cents to make possibly 30, 40 cents if this thing really just spiked up and open there. Normally we have these stocks that kind of consolidate their pre-market, consolidating. You can see how this consolidated there at the 390 area, jumped in there at 395, and was looking for that push right there at open. Would have been, that even that spike to 415 would have been $200 in profit. We get there to 430. That would have been a nice little $300, $400 profit. Possibly breaking above that pre-market high. I was really hoping that this would break above pre-market high, and you can see how this was kind of consolidating there. And that's what I was looking for, that spike. So people always say, I don't have a plan, or he doesn't know what he's doing, doesn't know what he's doing. So I'm trying to talk more about the plan. Maybe in the past I just haven't really talked about it enough. So it looks like I have no plan, but I have a plan. It might not look like I have a plan, but I have a plan. Got BOXL moving around this morning. There's just a big old spread between this thing, like a 40, 50 cent spread sometimes. And there's just not much volume. 128,000 shares traded. I'm going to stay away from that one. That's for sure. Not touching it. Oh, look at it. I don't want none of that in my life. MYO getting down there. 360. Is it going to break 360 area? Let's see. Let's see if it breaks 360. BLNK dropping from 615 down there to 550. There's no shares just short here on this one, but look at that move. Oh, baby Jesus. Look at that, getting stuck there at the 613, 615 area there. And look at that. Boom. Just smacked right down there to 550. Looking here at SYMC, you can see on the 5-minute chart, this thing really kind of holding this trend going higher here. The bottom of these wicks and these candles pushing it back up there above that 2130 area. So I'm kind of looking if we can break above 2140 here. I'd like to maybe see if we get a break above 2140 and then look for a little bit of a pullback and then see if we can't get up to that $22 area. I just want to see a confirmation that we're breaking above that 2140 and then look for an opportunity to jump in here on a little bit of a pullback. See if I can fill it here at 2141 on the dip. All right, so getting filled there, looking for this to push back up there to 2180 area. I got my stop there, 2130 for now. Look at the 5-minute chart here. It's looking like it wants to push here. Having some trouble there at the 21.45 right now. Let's see this break above 21.45 here. A little bit of battle there at the 21.45 area. All right, so I'm basically risking 15 cents here. I got this 21.25 area would be my, we'll say 21.20 area. So we'll say we're risking 20 cents for a possible, 40, 60 cent move there up to that 21.80, $22 area. So that's what we're doing. That's the game plan. And here we go. We're in it. Let's see if we can get that push. I think if we get over 21.50, we'll get a nice little push here. You can see the sellers sitting there, 21.50 on level 2. They're trying to hold it down there. We've got to push above 21.50 here. Big buyer there, 21.40 right now, pushing it back up, holding support there, 21.40 area. Let's see if we can hold there, 21.40. Got the VWAP, got the EMA, got everything sitting right there. All right, I want to see this push above 21.50 here. We got to get above 21.50. You can see on the 5-minute chart here, having some trouble there. We got to push. We push above 21.50. I think it'll be a good sign. Nice little bullish sign here. Above 21.50. Come on, baby. Got to get some more volume on this thing. Right here. Push above it. There we go. Beautiful. I'm going to try to sell 250 here at 21.54. That basically is going to lock me in to make sure that I'm not going to lose money on this trade. There we go. So getting 21.50. I'm going to keep the rest. 250 shares there for that push back up to high of day and see if we can get it here. It's going to just take some of the emotions off. It'll let me hold it a little bit longer, I think, so we can really let this trade play out here, and we can get this push. You can see on the 5-minute chart how this is looking. It's got to get above that 21.80 area. That's going to be the tough area to get through. You got the 9 EMA, got the VWAP down there at the 21.30 area. Now, this was a little bit of a chase. I think this would have been the much better entry here. You can see really after seeing the bottom of these candles getting pushed there. Look at these wicks on these candles. Wicks, big wick, big wick. So, looking at the 5-minute chart, I was looking at it like, okay, it's looking pretty strong. I might want to jump in there. So that's what I probably should have done. So that was, I was really on the fence about buying the dip down there to the $21 area. That would have been a much better entry. I would have had a little bit more wiggle room to play as this push back up there, but ended up just kind of getting that confirmation above that 21.40 area, and that's what we kind of needed there. Look at the daily chart here. You can see really just that big gap down, but the next kind of resistance would I feel like would be this $22 area, 22.50 maybe. So let's see if we can get pushing here up to that $22 area. So we'll see if this 21.50 area turns into support now. Would be nice to see that 21.50 area hold support and then push, baby, push. All right, so we're looking for this to push here. SYMC needs to hold this 21.55 area, 21.50. Come on, push back up there. Nice little pullback down to the EMAs there. Just need to hold 21.50 area. I think we're good. At 21.50, just not holding there. Seller stacking up there. Trying to keep this down. You got to get back above 21.50 here. Taking a look here at MYO. Look at MYO down there to 355. Luckily for me, I got out pretty quickly this morning. Only lost, 3 cents on this move. So good thing to cut your losses there. I was really just hoping for that break right above 4. We needed to break right above 4, like right there at open. Like we couldn't stop. If we got stopped there at 4, I was expecting this to sell off. So I was hoping for that pop right there at open above $4, but we did not get it. BOXL getting halted here. Remember earlier looking at this thing, it was like $7 up there to $8.74 now. The spread on this thing is just retarded. I don't even want to play with this thing. SYMC needs to get moving. It's 21.50 area. Shorts are trying to pile in there to hold it down. So SYMC coming back down to my entry here. I'm going to jump out here. And when we couldn't break above that high of day, that was not a good sign. We'll jump out there at 21.49. I was really hoping for this to, get back above that high of day there. I think that was kind of a bad sign once we couldn't break above that high of day on this last push. So you can see on the 5-minute chart here, we got there to the 21.70. Had this nice big green candle, a lot of push there, but then all this selling pressure there. It's 21.70. So you had all those sellers from earlier, short sellers that are, still trying to crash this down. And it looks like they're holding it down right now. So I'm just going to take it there and basically be green on the day right now. Back to green. So there's that drop. Good thing. I think I took it at a good time there. I was really hoping for the 21.50 area to hold, and then we get that push. But you can see now it's kind of breaking down. Look at the 5-minute, how it's kind of changing up here. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. That's 2 trades. 2 trades on the day right now. And we're going to see if we can find one more here. So MYO pulling back down there from that 373 area. I was on the fence. I was on the fence about pulling the trigger there. Probably should have just pulled the trigger there. That would have been the good little short entry. Seeing that VWAP was there and then looking for that breakdown for this to get back down there to the 350s. Oh, man. Baby Jesus. You can see on the 5-minute chart how this is shaping up there. So nice big sell-off there. And then getting stuck there, 375 area. And looking for that move back down to the 350s. I think I'm going to go ahead and just close it out there. There's just not much going on. A couple stocks moving around, but nothing that I'm like really convinced or excited about. You got BOXL. It's all over the place, but I don't really want to play this today. I don't want this type of headache in my life. Maybe it goes higher from here, but there's also a good chance that it just gets crushed. So I'm going to stay away from it and live to fight another day. What else is moving around? There's really not much else going. I was really hopeful that MYO would be the good little pop at open. I didn't really think it was going to go to the moon, but I thought we might get a little bit of a squeeze there at open. All these shorts that were piling in pre-market might get a little squeeze at open, a little spike up there to 440 area. And you can see it went the other way, but, risking 30 cents. But, losing $30 on this trade with the opportunity to make $300, $400, I feel like that's a pretty good risk reward there. Even on the, even if I didn't get filled there at 393, even down there to 380, that wouldn't have been too bad. 15 cents for the possibility of making 30, 40 cents. Pretty good risk reward, and that's really what we're kind of focusing on. Just focusing on really looking for some good opportunities. SYMC, I thought, really this would have been the $21 area would have been the better entry there. Seeing that was kind of forming there, like I said, on that 5-minute chart, how the bottom of these candles were really just pushing back up here. You can see this candle here really pushed back up, so that should have been confirmation. It should have jumped in there on that move, and that would have been, from 21 up there to 21.72. That's not too bad. This little push here, I was really just hoping we get that push to 21.80, and then possibly up there to $22, and it would have been pretty good. But you can see kind of just changing up the trend now and looking like it wants to trend lower. Once it couldn't break over that high, of day, the shorts were like, oh, it's time to party, and that's what they did. They started loading the boat there, basically. Shorting there at 21.70, knowing that, okay, 21.80 is going to be my kind of stop area, $22. So the shorts kind of had a nice little game plan there as well. And like I said, I think, buying here, 21 would have been a lot better entry, but obviously didn't get that fill. So I was just then looking for that push above this candle, which was that 21.40 entry. And got a nice little push, but is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out there. It's almost 10:30. I know I said I'm going to try to trade a lot longer, but it is Monday. I like to go handle some business, go work on some videos, and just go get the week started here. Oh, is SYMC going to push here? Is it going to push? Looking like it wants to push here. I'm going to stay away from it. Oh, no. I'm going to stay away. I'm going to close it out there, and I'll talk to you guys later on. If you guys haven't already, do me one big favor. Hit that subscribe button.